Over to Abu Dhabi. Yes, the last 2 days were also very, very eventful. According to our itinerary, we had to visit the Grand Mosque, and it was a very exciting idea because this was the first time that we were going inside a mosque. And what a mosque! As the name suggests, it was grand from outside to inside. The entrance was so beautiful, surrounded with the pool of water. And once you step inside, the huge dome like structures, they just steal your heart. And it was a little cloudy that day, so it added to the white building of the Grand Mosque, and topped with the golden work that was done on the pillars, and the inlay work of stone was so beautiful. The chandelier, my god, it was just amazing. And from floor to ceiling, you could see all artwork everywhere around. The Italian marble on the floor and the lovely work on the ceiling. It was just as if the artist has poured out his heart all around. After the Grand Mosque, we were going towards the Qasr Al Watan. This is supposed to be one of the palaces for the Sheikh, which has been opened for the visitors. And what a palatial look! Just see from outside only the area in which the whole palace has been built. Of course, it was drizzling, and you can see, the droplets of water on the glass of our bus. But then it was real pleasure to go into the corridors of this grand palace. The floor, the roofs, the corridors, the pillars, the huge doorways, everything was done in very, very artistic manner. And everything here was so huge, and even the ceiling height was too much. We just had to strain our necks, and as if we are looking on at the sky, we had to look at the ceiling of this great big palace. And the whole work had been done with I suppose gold or golden paint. I'm not very sure about it, but to us or to our eyes, everything looked golden from top to bottom. The floor was a treat for eyes. I don't know how they had made this. I was really taken by surprise. Then was the time to move to the other destination, that is towards the Louvre Museum. And on the way, the tall buildings, the Arabian Sea, and the distant look of this Qasr Al Watan was really a nice view for all of us. And this museum towards which we were moving, we heard a lot about this museum as because it was made in the Arabian Sea, with water all around. And we were told that the French government has lots of contribution towards it. The entire planning was done by the French architects, and even the artifacts which were collected and kept here were all from the French government. But it was really the lovely collection of all these artifacts was a treat for eyes again, I would say. And again, with from those big windows, we could see the sea water all around, and the big halls, and the big spaces. Everything big about this museum filled our hearts with awe. And the roof especially appeared as if it was done with the tires, the waste tires, but I don't know what it was actually. Coming outside this man-made wonder, that is the Louvre Museum, I was in the lap of nature. Then came the Miracle Garden. Oh, the word miracle, very aptly kept, because everything here was like a miracle only. The way these people had maintained this big garden, was a question mark in my mind, and it was done so beautifully and aesthetically. Very, very lovely to see.
Oh, young girl, no, tell me no, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give up down. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell
It was so beautiful all around. It seemed as if I was walking in the heaven. I never wanted to leave this place, but again, we were heading towards this global village. As the name suggests, global village, here, all the countries' representation was there in this particular area. Their best buildings were depicted, and their market was there. All the famous things of each and every country had been brought up in the stalls of this global village, and as if this Dubai people had thought of globalization concept. Next was an interesting place, especially for the women. Yes, gold. It was like a big bazaar of gold, gold mandi. Then it was the time to go towards the Dubai Mall. Oh, we had heard so much about this Dubai Mall. What not it had? It had all the branded shops, it had all the eateries, and along with it, the awesome aquarium and the underground zoo. Such a beautiful and artistically made everything. It is worth appreciating. I was not able to take my eyes off anything. Everything wanted to stop there for and watch each and everything that they had created. Extension of Dubai Mall led us towards Burj Khalifa. Yes, Burj Khalifa, one of the wonders of the recent years, the tallest building. And we were supposed to see the fountain show over here in front of the Burj Khalifa. And of course, again, I would say it was a treat for the eyes. The changing colors of the Burj Khalifa really caught fancy of our hearts, and we all stood there dumbstruck, watching the fountain, then watching the changing colors on the Burj Khalifa. And I tell you, we were all filled with ecstasy. All the people around us were also clicking pictures through their cameras, wanting to capture all the moments of sheer delight and awe. In hearts of heart, while looking at the Burj Khalifa, I was just wondering how am I going to go up and peep down. And soon it was time to go up the 124th story of Burj Khalifa, and the moment I peeped out of the window, this was the view. Oh my God, so high up in the sky. Looking down at the man-made marvels. Marvels, yes, I would say that. The beautiful lighting done in all the buildings of Dubai, and the street lights, and the tall buildings, and the changing colors of the buildings literally stole my heart. So sharing with you the Dubai moments.